Hi everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video, and guess what? It's what flick time. I know, what's that? 2 weeks? 2 weeks in a row? That's unheard of. Let's give it a good shake and let's pick out today's lucky viewing experience. I don't know what I'm saying.
What Flick Will Pauly Pick?
Okay, so right, no dancing involved. Okay, so let's see if we get the ping, shall we? Oh, that's a pathetic ping. Right, okay, we've still got lots of lovely bits of paper in here. So let's dig down deep and see what we're gonna watch today. Let's have a good old rummage. Okay, so have I got one or is there two wrapped up? Okay, I've got one. Well, I hope it's one. It actually looks like it might be a long one. Right, okay. That's a long one. Okay, this is Tom Hanks. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. This is based on some character, isn't it? This is based on some well-known American TV personality. Yeah, I can't actually remember what his name is. Anyway, let's go to the Blu-ray collection and let's pick it out. Okay, so here we are in the bedroom and we need to have a look under the A's and the B's. Where are we? Battlefield Earth, T-Rex. There it is. Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Yes, Tom Hanks. Oh, Fred Rogers. I never heard of him. Okay, let's go back to the cinema room then. Okay, yes, so Tom Hanks, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Tom Hanks shines as Fred Rogers. Okay. Warm, cosy hug of a film exquisite. Tom Hanks portrays Mr. Rogers in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. A timely story of kindness triumphing over cynicism, based on the true story of real-life friendship between Fred Rogers and journalist Tom Giuliano, I think that is. Okay, well, being an American thing, I have absolutely no knowledge of who Fred Rogers... I know who Ted Rogers is. It's like 3, 2, 1. I have no idea who Fred Rogers is. So this is going to be completely brand new and an experience. So, yeah, so let's put it in the player and let's watch A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
2 hours later.
Okay, so Tom Hanks, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Yes, this was an interesting one. I mean, me personally, I've never heard of Fred Rogers. I don't know if anybody else in the UK has. It's primarily probably an American thing, you know, an American entertainer. But this is based on the real life story of Fred Rogers, a children's entertainer. I think he was active between like 1968 and 2001, something like that. He had this children's television program that had puppets, and it's kind of like set up a cross between like Blue Peter and maybe Rainbow, that kind of thing. So it looks like he must have been quite big in the US. And it's not really a story about him. There's this character called Lloyd, played by Matthew Rhys from the American show. He's estranged from his dad. You know, they've had problems in the past, family problems, and he sort of like cut himself off from his dad. One day his dad comes visiting. They get into a bit of a fight, but he's always had that hostility towards his father, that he did something back in the day And what happens is Lloyd is actually a journalist for Esquire magazine, and he gets the job of going to interview Mr. Rogers and to know him, to talk to him, to get to know him and find out what makes him tick. Yeah, Mr. Rogers, I think if he wasn't an actual TV personality, I think he would be a good counsellor because he likes to teach people about things. He likes to teach them about war, teach them about families, about bullies, about things like that in life. Obviously, you know, he was teaching the children while they were watching the TV. So he's kind of like a preschool guidance counsellor on screen. But the closer Lloyd and Mr. Rogers get to know each other, Lloyd sees the real Mr. Rogers and understands how he works and that he loves everybody. There is some strange scenes in the film. It's a scene where he rides the New York Underground with Lloyd, and everybody is singing the song, you know, whether it be children that are on the train, deprived black people, skinheads, people that look like they will beat the crap out of you. They all sing the song. They all know the song from the TV show. So I think he must have been quite big. Now, the look of the film, it kind of goes from one aspect to another. Now, the original show was filmed in 4:3, so, you know, square image in the middle of the screen. And we're introduced to Mr. Rogers through these sketches like you would imagine on a daytime, you know, children's TV show where, you know, the puppets talk to each other and, you know, the host sings about war or something like that. It's all very strange. But then it moves away from that and focuses on Lloyd and his family. But whenever some kind of subject comes up, it comes back to Mr. Rogers in the studio. And also a strange thing, whenever anybody travels anywhere, you know, whether it be by bus or by plane or something like that, it's not shown in real life. It's shown kind of like made up on a stage. It's kind of like these cars on these little pulleys that go across, and it's kind of like Blue Peter sellotape, you know, here's something I made earlier type of thing. And that's all very novel, and I guess that really happened in the show. I did watch a few clips of the actual Mr. Rogers on YouTube, and I think Tom Hanks was perfect for the role. I think he nailed it. I did read that Mr. Rogers' wife said that she only ever envisioned Tom Hanks to play the role. So, you know, that's got to be something. But it was entertaining. It had its musical numbers. It was a little bit sad in places with Lloyd and his family and his father. You know, and they come to terms with death and regret and things like that. And it was, on the other half, it was about Mr. Rogers, how he connects with people and how he doesn't really have a care in the world, and he likes to talk to people and likes to connect with people. So that's pretty much it for the entire film. It was an entertaining film. It wasn't too long. It was only about an hour and 50 minutes. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I don't know if it's a film that you'd necessarily put on again. Being an American children's entertainer, not being familiar with it, it doesn't resonate. It doesn't give you that warm glow as if they'd made a film about Jim Will Fix It. Probably best not. No, I'm thinking that probably he would be somebody like, I don't know, Jimmy Tarbuck or Tony Hart, or if they made a film about the set of Blue Peter or Rainbow, something like that, you know, which we would understand in the UK and we would look fondly on. But for me, it's just a story and about a character that I really have never known before and never watched and never heard of, not even heard of his name. But it was what it was. It was entertaining. But like I say, I think it might be a one-time watch. I think it might be a one-time watch. Or it might be one of those films that you can put on when you're really down and you need someone to cheer you up. And Tom Hanks is always there to cheer you up. So, yeah. But it's a good Blu-ray. Picture quality was good. Sound was good. Does have a ton of extras as well. It's got over 15 minutes of additional scenes. A blooper reel. Tom Hanks as Fred Rogers. The people who make a neighbourhood. The making of. Dreaming big, building small, the puppets and miniatures. That'd be quite good to watch. Daniel Tiger explains practice makes perfect. Daniel Tiger is like a bear, like a puppet bear or something. And filmmaker commentary as well. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that is Tom Hanks in A Beautiful Day in the Neighbourhood. What would I rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm probably going to give this one a 6 out of 10. Like I say, it was entertaining, but it didn't give me that nostalgia feeling because never heard of the character. I wasn't familiar with it, but that's just how it is. But there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of What Flick Will Pauly Pick. We'll do another one next week. So if you did like the video, give it the old traditional thumbs up. Blah, 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 blah. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. And I'll see you on the next one very soon. Bye-bye.